Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Yep. Cut this light off here. Alright. What do I got for you guys? Let's see here. We got Alpine Linux 3.22 swaps out. We got Alpine Linux, we got Gnome, and then we got Ubuntu. It says here Alpine Linux 3.22 swaps out Gummy boot for system D and eFistub, and makes several improvements. Says Alpine Linux 3.22 is out now. If this is your first time hearing about it, Alpine Linux been around since 2005 and has built a name for itself as a lean, secure distro with an impressively small footprint thanks to Mus, libc, and busybox. This latest release brings some interesting changes, chief among them being a switch in how it handles secure boot. Says the developers have decided to ditch Gummy boot mainly because its upstream is basically defunct. It got absorbed by System D a long time ago, meaning that Gummy boot itself was not getting independent updates. Some users even report that Gummy boot was not working right since Alpine 3.21. Now, for secure boot, Alpine is using System D eFistub. Before you freak out about the System D creeping in, the team is quick to point out this is just the EFI stub files, not the whole init system. For most users, this transition should be smooth, automatically installing System eFistub, unless you have been messing with eFistub _ file in your secure boot configuration. Says here, beyond the UEFI boot manager shuffle, there are other notable updates. The APK tool package manager, a key part of Alpine Snappy Fields, is on its last run with version 2.14. The next big release is 3.23, will usher in a APK tool version 3. Though packages will still use old formats for now, KDE Plasma users should take notes. The X11 session is gone, making Wayland your only option. This is a trend we are seeing more widely, so it's not a huge shocker. Also, Jinx is now built with pcree 2 instead of old pcree. And then it says lots of package got bumped, as you would expect, like Linux kernel 6.12, GCC to 14.2.0, LLVM to 20, and BusyBox itself to 1.37.0. Some components got boot 2. LXD is out in favor of Incus, and with Qt5 support widening down by May 26, 2025, some Qt5 libraries without users in the repository have been removed. The team also axed the portable C compiler PPC because its upstream has vanished, and Rugby gRPC got cut because gRPC is a huge mess. And says here you can read the full release notes here. If you're interested in an upgrade, be sure to consult this official guide. Alright, we'll leave the links in the description box. Okay, what else we got? Let's see here. Gnome, as far as Linux goes. Let's see here. Gnome team shares what happened across the ecosystem from May 23rd to May 30th. It says in the latest issue of the week, this week in Gnome Twig, covering the week from May 23rd to May 3rd, the project share a bunch of updates from its core app and wider ecosystem. First up, Gnome calendar got some love for keyboard warriors. A significant bug that made the focus vanish, which tabbing into the month view has been squashed. The way keyboard focus behaves in the month view has also been refined. Users can now only cycle through events with arrow keys, and the focus will not escape the month view using those same keys entering and exiting the month. View is now strictly a tab affair. These welcome improvements are slated for Gnome 49. Gnome Web got a solid round of updates. UI file moves to Blueprint, and the ad blocker now locale specific list. The URL bar has inline completion and shifts to bottom in a narrow mode where the action bar auto hides. Readers mode shows reading time now, and smart card support was added. Password have their own dialogue. The old security popover was replaced, and web app handling is smarter. Search handles case and full words match. There's a mute button for single tabs, and the background portal supports plus a new bookmark editor around it out. And then it says, as always, the community is working on the third project, has been busy. Alexandra Van He released the first public version of Gradia this past Sunday, and it says Gradia is a neat tool designed to modify your screen for the platform where you do not have much control over presentation like the social media. It allows you to add custom gradient key grounds, padding, change aspect ratio, and more. Yeah. And then it says here, still on the subject of handy utilities, remember last week when we reported on a new extensible control center turner for the alt Linux team? Well, they have not been resting on their laurels, and Vladimir Voskov announced Folder Manager. This utility built with Vela using GTK4 and libwada is designed to simplify organizing application into folders by categories within Gnome and Fosh application menus. It allows for easy creation and deletion of folders, autofill them based on categories like Office or Games, and support manual management, all while fitting in with Gnome design guidelines. And anything else? It says here, Packets, the app for wireless sending files to and from Android devices using Quick Share, also got an update. It now features a status indicator showing the connection state as clear in app help, and an error package for easier troubleshooting if the app fails to run. And then it says the AI assistant for Gnome was updated to version 0.9.7, bringing in improvement in local documents. Reading performance and thinking support for Gemini models. Pipeline, the app for following video creators, released version 2.2.3 and 2.3.0. It now hides paywall videos by default, let you respond an external player if it fails. Boot significantly improved startup time alongside several bug fixes. So that's Gnome for you. So we got any commenters? Got any comments? Nope. Now, who else we got here? We did Gnome, we did Alpine. Now for Ubuntu. Yep. See what else we got here. If I can get this out of here. Get all this advertisement out of here. What is this? Okay, here we go. And then for Ubuntu, Man, it's like they really not even anyway. See, for Ubuntu, let's see, what do we got? Let's see if I can open this in another window, because Ubuntu, I don't know why they do this. Really, come on now. Okay, let's see, what can we do here? Got for Ubuntu. Okay, here we go. Man, I have never seen them do this many pop-ups before. I don't know if this is intentional or what gives. I don't know what they're doing here. So let's see here. We did Alpine. Let me do Ubuntu here, because this doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go. It says here Ubuntu now includes monthly development snapshots, and it says here Canonical, the maker of Ubuntu Linux, has announced that it will be introducing monthly snapshot development builds in addition to the beta release candidate and final release. The company is bringing to use these snapshot release settings today. There will be 4 snapshots in total during Ubuntu 25.10 development cycle, with snapshot 2 arriving on June 10th, snapshot 3 July 15th, and snapshot 4 arriving August 19th. The reason for the change are to do with the underlying release process that goes on behind the scenes. The company said that over the last 20 years it has developed a release process with various safeguards, but it's mostly manual process that requires the input of seasonal Ubuntu veterans. Canonical has recently put together the Canonical Ubuntu Release Management team, which will work with Ubuntu release team composed of variants, so develop a new process for releasing Ubuntu version. The snapshot release are designed to give the new team a better understanding of the exiting process. And then it says the company said that these monthly snapshot releases for Ubuntu are not fully fledged release, but captures testable milestones for the development stream. It's also important to clarify that Ubuntu is not moving to monthly release or adopting a rolling release model. For the meantime, Canonical is committed to 6 monthly release with long-term support, release every 2 weeks. It says here for everyone out there who likes to get their hands dirty trying these latest improvement versions of Ubuntu, these snapshot will give you more stuff to try out. For average Ubuntu users, snapshot allow more people to try out Ubuntu release during development, and this could lead to less buggy Ubuntu public release if more issues are detected. And it says you can get snapshot 1 from Canonical. Alright, and that is that. So yeah, you guys, you're good, you Linux users. So those are all the updates, you know. Never knew of Alpine. I think I heard of Alpine Linux maybe once before, but it looked like these developers are keeping up, you know, with the times, with new updates and new features. So yeah, when it comes to Gnome, Alpine, and Canonical Ubuntu. So yeah, that's what they do, man. These developers, you know, adding new features, you know, trying to keep that user base that they have, man. Yeah, and replacing old features with newer ones, you know, and some of them they might keep under the hood. So yeah, Linux, man. There's always an update out there, you know, always. So I had to keep you guys in the loop. I think I seen something on Well, that was on Phoronix, I think. But I think it was on Wayland. I think that's on Phoronix. Take a look and see if I can pull it up here. Yep, let's see, Phoronix. Linux, these operating system, man. Gotta keep them up to date, man. You have to, you know, as a developer. Let's see. Okay, Alpine Linux. I just did that. Okay, I did the Radeon. Okay, did that. Where's Gnome? Should be something on, not Gnome, but Wayland. Oh yeah, oh here we go. 6.4 KDE Plasma, that is. It says here KDE Plasma 6.4 beta brings excellent Wayland fixes. And then it says the second beta release of KDE Plasma 6.4 desktop is now available. Testing ahead of the official release in June, following the Plasma 6.4 beta release from 2 weeks ago. Plasma 6.4 beta 2 is out today with some additional fixes. With the second beta KDE Plasma 6.3.91, there are fixes to Wayland and the Discover software, among other Plasma fixes. The mentioned notable fixes in this new release includes Wayland fix leaking normal key passes with keyboard layouts other than English. Mappa Zinir Rama indexed by output name. Wayland uses output names to find the primary output. Discovery RPM Ostree. Don't try to parse an empty version. Discover RPM Ostree. Fix RPM Ostree driver registration. And then fix minimum system D requirement. Spectacle hides capture windows before deleting them. And then it says more on the details on KDE Plasma .6.4 beta 2 via kde.org. And then they say add large new modules to KDE Plasma 6.4 includes KWinX11 and AeroRay KWinX11 split off the x11x.org specific code into its own package, separate from KWin, as it becomes more Wayland focused for the eventual deprecation of x11. Support and removal at faster points likely for Plasma 7. Aurora is in the new Plasma 6.4 for the theme engine and KWin Windows decoration. This says Aurora uses a SVG QML renderer decoration and buttons. In addition to these new modules, Plasma 6.4 brings in a variety of Wayland improvements. Other shiny new features. KDE Plasma 6.4 brings some nice usability improvement, various crash fixes, better pixel perfection, KWin and other refinements. Then it says KDE Plasma 6.4.0 public release is expected on June 7th. 17th, that is. Yeah. Updates. Yeah. The Linux way. Let's see, what's this? Okay, we talked about Conical already. Yep. So that should do it. So you Linux users, you're good. There's always news happening in the Linux community, you know. Always. Let's see what else we got. That's it. So yeah, that should hold you for now. So hope that was good enough for you. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, Star Trek thing, Dark Side. Go on. Peace.